Barnaby Jones, a QM production, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, Mark Shera, with guest stars Harry Gardino, Alan Hunt, Hilary Thompson, Laurette Spang, Lori Lethine, Charles Lampkin, with special guest star Lyndon Childs. Tonight's episode, The Final Victim.
Hey, since you keep on feeding yourself that chocolate, you're gonna have bumps on your pretty little face tomorrow.
It's all right, it's all right. Police officer. Detective Gibson. May I see some identification, please?
Is my driver's license all right?
Susan Cooper, 1014 Grover Street, Culverton. License B89998.
Is there something wrong, officer?
Yeah. Whatever it is that turns nice-looking kids like you into hustling.
Look, officer, there's a bus strike on. I was just trying to hitch a ride home. There's no law against that, is there?
Culverton is 60 miles from here, Susan, in the opposite direction.
Well, I don't live there anymore. I'm staying in the valley, Northridge. I even go to college there.
Anything? Well, it looks like you don't have an arrest record, Susan. Not yet. That's not going to last long if you keep playing this neighborhood.
Honest, the only reason I went into Hollywood was to see about a new part-time job. That's all.
Susan, there's a phone up there by the hamburger stand. Call a taxi. Go on. And don't let me see you around this neighborhood again.
Yes, sir.
$30 right El Chico, you know what I mean? And then here's me.
You going to the valley?
Yeah.
Okay. So him play ragtime on the piano, and he's crying. I mean, this crying all over himself. I mean, isn't that freaky? I mean, that's really freaky. I don't know what this place is coming to, I tell you. This town has a bunch of crazies, you know what I mean?
They call you Susie or Susan?
Susan. That turn that you took back there? That isn't the way I came over the hills before.
Oh, no? Well, like you say, you've only been in Los Angeles for a month. After you've been here for a while, you get to learn all the good spots.
Good spots? Look, mister, I think you're making a big mistake.
What's the matter? You don't like the view, Susie?
I'm sorry, but I really have to get home.
Oh, you really are new at this, aren't you? You afraid you picked up a vice cop by mistake? Is that it? I'll tell you what. Here's $50. Now, I'm making the offer. If I was a vice cop, that would be entrapment, so there's no problem of solicitation on your part, right? Come on, honey, $50. That's all I'm gonna pay.
Mister, look. I'm really sorry, but I'm not the kind of girl you think I am.
What's the matter with you, kid? You trying to rip me off or something? $50. Take it or leave it.
I'm not what you think I am. You hear me? I'm not.
All right, okay. Just calm down, huh? Okay. Just cool it. Everything's gonna be okay.
I'm not what you think I am.
Hey, just keep your voice down. Somebody might hear you.
You just stay away. Leave me alone.
I'm sorry. I'll take anywhere you want to go. Only please stop shouting. Somebody might hear you.
Oh, Barnaby.
Oh, John?
Oh, you know Walt D'Angelo, don't you?
Sure, Walt. How's the newspaper business treating you?
Well, it's not doing my ulcer any good. What brings you up here in the hills on this cold and sorry morning?
I've been working on a missing persons case the last few days. Apparently, that's it.
Oh, hey, maybe we can do business together, Barnaby. I could use some background on your girl here for a column that I'm doing about teenage hustlers.
Teenage hustlers?
It's a sign of the times, Barnaby. Sign of the times.
John, are we talking about the same person, Susan Cooper?
Yeah, I'm afraid so, Barnaby. Here.
Teenage hustler. Doesn't sound much like the young lady I was hired to find.
Lieutenant, the medical examiner wants you to sign for the release of the body.
Oh, yeah, okay. Detective Gibson here turned this thing around for us. Tom, why don't you fill Barnaby in? I'll be right back.
Mr. Jones, nice to see you again.
Lieutenant told me you made detective. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. For what? Barnaby, you realize that this kid here could have been a brain surgeon, an astronaut, at the very least a siding salesman if he'd only listened to me just once.
Walt, after my mother died, maybe I was the kid while you were helping my father to raise me. But I'm a big boy now, so back off.
You see how he talks to me? That's gratitude.
I see you two are still at each other.
What do you want to know, Mr. Jones?
Anything you can tell me, Tom?
Well, Barnaby, this is what happened. Tom stopped this girl, Susan, in the middle of hustler heaven last night around 8 o'clock. Now, she told him that she was hitching for a ride to Northridge. Obviously, she wasn't telling the truth because the ME puts the time of death between 8 and 10 p.m.
He didn't ask you.
I was only trying to help.
Look, this is my case, okay? Now, for once in your life, just stay out of it.
You know something, Tom? You are beginning to bug me.
I gave Susan a warning. I told her to leave the area. From the looks of things, she picked up a John a few minutes later. They came directly here.
To Hustler Heaven, Annex number 1. Now, who knows? Maybe the John didn't like the cut of her jib. Maybe he was a religious fanatic. And boom, that's all she wrote.
You just can't help helping, right? Mr. Jones, take a look at this. We found dried blood on this rock. That's what killed her. A blow on the head.
That where the rock came from?
Yes, it fits perfectly. And the one solid clue we have.
There's a set of tire tracks from the killer's car, and that's the whole picture, Barnaby.
Oh, for God's sakes, Uncle.
Uncle? Uncle? Ha-ha! Well, at last I got a little respect. Ah, he's a good kid, Barnaby. His old man would be proud of him.
Well, I guess I'll be running home.
I'm sorry about your missing persons turning out this way.
Yes, so am I. Now I'm going to have to make a very unpleasant phone call to that young lady's father.
It's all a lie, Mr. Jones. How can they print those lies about my daughter?
You've got to understand, sir. Cooper is a very respected name in Corverton.
Now, Mr. Cooper, I'm truly sorry that you had to learn about your daughter this way.
Yes, Barnaby asked. I tried to get you on the phone, but your wife said that you were already on your way to Los Angeles.
Mr. Jones, you have to do something about those lies.
Oh, Mr. Cooper, the police are looking for your daughter's killer. That's about the best that can be done right now.
No, it isn't. Mr. Jones, the police have already got Susan down as what that paper calls her. Now, I want you to find out the truth. I want you to clear my daughter's name. Please, Mr. Jones.
Well, Mr. Cooper, I'll certainly do what I can.
Thank you very much, sir. Lucy, will you get your cotton picking hands off my desk? You know, every time you mess around there, it takes me weeks to find anything.
Look at this, laundry bills, dentist bills. Why don't you ever pay any of these things on time?
Have you read your contract? You were hired as my research assistant and not my analyst.
Oh, grumble, grumble, grumble. What's the matter? Did you forget to have your lunch again?
And that's another thing. Stop mothering me, okay? If God wanted me to have a mother, it would have been Sophia Loren. Any phone calls for me?
Yes, yes. Councilman Henry called, and he wants you to endorse him in the next election.
Only if he's running for dog catcher. Next.
And your publisher called, and he wants to give you a party for your latest book.
D'Angelo, I'm still managing editor of this newspaper, right?
Honey, does this man have an appointment?
Then why? Why didn't you tell me you're doing a column on hustlers?
Teenage hustlers, Dick. Teenage hustlers. I'm calling it The Anatomy of Dying Young. You like it?
Oh, come on, Walt. You're supposed to be writing think pieces for the op-ed page, not this see-me stuff. That's for the city desk.
Listen, let me tell you something. There's 172 papers that carry my column. You don't like it, stick it in your ear.
Wait a minute. I didn't say I wasn't going to print it. But hustlers, who cares?
I care.
Oh.
The parents care. The parents of hundreds of thousands of teenagers all over the country lured into that kind of life. Some of them no more than 12 and 14 years old. The parents care. But sure, if it was a column about broads old enough to wear a 40D bra, you know, the cleavage sells newspapers, right?
You know something, Walt? When you die, the heat down there is going to wake you up.
Walt, did I tell you to stop butting into my life, or didn't I?
Oh, another county heard from.
Ever since I graduated from the police academy, you've been sticking your 2 cents into every case I was ever on. Using your friends and contacts to feed me clues in order to make me look good. Well, I won't have it anymore. Not on my first case as a detective.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Barnaby Jones, that's what. I want you to call him off.
Jones? Call him off? For what?
Oh, look at this. Butter would not melt in this man's mouth.
Tom, that's no way to talk to your uncle.
He's not my uncle. He's not even my friend. He's a pain in the...
Will you shut up and tell me what this is all about?
Barnaby Jones called Lieutenant Biddle for a look at the ID report I made that night on Susan Cooper. But you don't know that, do you?
Tom, in the first place, I never tried to help you now or ever to make good as a cop, except maybe to get you fired and back in school. And in the second place, I better go see what Barnaby is up to. What are you doing for dinner?
I don't know. I may get lucky.
Oh, well, no sweat. I'll be up at the Mount Olympus at 8 o'clock. Bring her along. Chelsea.
The name is Susan Cooper. Now, what I want to know is, did any of you all see her on the boulevard last night about 8 or any other time?
I didn't see her.
How about you?
This is the kid who got snuffed in the park last night?
That's right. She look familiar?
No. She looked like a girl I used to know, but it's not her.
Oh, come on, Gypsy. I thought all you girls working the boulevard knew who the competition was.
Mr. D'Angelo. No, never saw that one before.
Well, Walt, you seem to have a wide circle of acquaintances.
Well, it's from my cub reporter days, Barnaby, you know. You work the streets, you get to know how to work the street people.
And how to scare them away, it seems.
Yeah, but not too far. You know, somehow I thought you'd be finished on your missing persons case once they found the body.
So did I, until I met with the girl's father.
Hello?
Hello, is Mr. Kingsley there?
Oh, who is this, please?
Gypsy. Just tell him it's Miss Gypsy.
Darling, I don't think there's going to be enough hamburgers for all of Larry's hungry pals out there.
Oh, no, there's plenty in the freezer. I'll go get it. Do you know someone named Miss Gypsy?
Miss Gypsy. Oh, yes, she's a cashier at a restaurant downtown. Probably something to do with a charge slip. I forgot to say.
Hurry up, okay, honey?
Yeah. How the hell did you get my number?
Out of the phone book you keep in the glove compartment.
What do you want?
I was looking for you last night. I even passed up a couple of other Johns waiting for you to show.
I'm sorry, I was busy.
Yeah, Dave, I know. I saw you pick up that kid.
What are you talking about? What kid?
Susan, the one who turned up dead in the park. And I'm talking about money. I sure could use some. Say $5,000?
Well, this is really crazy, Gypsy. I don't know who you saw last night, but it certainly wasn't me. And you can't prove that you did.
Well, there's a private investigator named Barnaby Jones asking around about Susan. Maybe he could prove it.
All right. Take down this number. 555-6744. I want you to call me tomorrow at exactly 1 p.m. And I mean exactly 1 p.m., you understand?
Gotcha. 1 p.m.
David, hamburgers are on.
Vodka tonic, please.
Oh, hey, you didn't get lucky, huh? Well, I told you, nice girls don't like to go out with cops.
Why do you always drag me to a Greek restaurant? You never have anything but steak and potatoes anyway.
There's a lot to be said for atmosphere. Oh, table. My nephew's going to give you a big tip after this. Huh? I want the usual. A steak. I want it well done, but don't cremate it. And I want a boiled potato, glass of wine, the same for him, too.
Oh.
Tom? Oh, Barnaby. What a pleasant surprise. Why don't you sit down?
I hope I'm not intruding. Your girl back at the newspaper said I might find you here.
No, you're not intruding at all. Dimitri. Oh, what did you have, Barnaby? Dolmados, moussaka?
I'll just have a glass of milk, please.
Well, what's going on, Barnaby? You still looking for a witness that might have seen that Susan kid?
Yep. I was wondering how you were getting along with your investigation, Tom. Come up with anything new?
No, I'm still flying blind. Look, Mr. Jones, whatever you and Walt have going, I'd just as soon you didn't help me on this one.
You see, my suspicious little nephew, he thinks that I have you in my pocket in order for you to solve the case and make him come out a genius.
Well, personally, I don't care who gets the credit. I just want to clear Susan's name.
Barnaby, come on. Let's face it. And all the evidence points to that kid hustling. Now, why are you banging your head up against the wall?
I don't buy that wall. I had Betty and Jedediah help me check Susan out, and none of that adds up to a girl who ever had the time, much less the inclination, to stand on a street corner and sell herself for money.
All right. Let's make a wager. I bet you $50 that your kid turns out to be the star trick in a column I'm doing on teenage hustlers. What do you say?
All right, make that a dinner with all the trimmings, and you're on.
It's a bet.
Name is Susan Cooper.
Susan Cooper, huh? Yep, I've seen the face before.
Yes, when?
Today, yesterday, every day since I bought this place 3 years ago. Seen this face hundreds of times. Poor dumb kids getting in the cars with who knows who to who knows where.
This particular young lady, you've never seen her before.
Oh, she probably works the night shift. I close at 7, you know, so I don't get a chance to see all the talent.
And who does, Benny? There's always somebody around that's wired into what's happening.
Yeah, they come and they go. One day, Lorraine's the queen bee. Next day, Marcy, Gypsy.
Gypsy. I talked to somebody by that name yesterday.
Now, there's your lady. If she says she doesn't know this boulevard from one sewer to the next sewer, then it don't rain in Indianapolis in the summertime.
Where do you think I might find her this time of day?
For Gypsy, this is the middle of the night. Last house on Miller Street near the freeway.
Oh, miss.
Now, you listen, Gypsy. If you're jiving me the way you were jiving that private cop yesterday, I'm going to see to it that you are busted every hour on the hour, and then I'm going to get angry.
I'm telling you like it is, man. You believe what you want. What time is it now?
It's 1 minute past the last time you asked. It's 5 after 1. Barnaby, come on in.
Oh, Walt, I seem to be running into you a lot lately.
Yeah, and you seem to know more about street people than I gave you credit for.
What's this gonna be, a convention?
Well, Barnaby, looks like the dinner's going to be on you. You lost the bet.
Oh?
Yeah. Come on, Gypsy. Tell the gentleman what you told me.
Yeah, where's my $50?
Right here. No ticky, no washi.
All right, so I lied to you yesterday. I did know this Susie or Susan or whatever you call her. She's been on the street for weeks.
For weeks? That's funny. I showed that picture to a lot of people, but you're the only one that seems to have seen her.
So, I'm a very observant person. Now you guys get out of here.
That $50 Walt promised didn't help your memory, did it?
Oh, Barnaby, innuendo is the last resort of a desperate man. But I'll let that pass by.
What about the night the girl was murdered?
Like I told Mr. D'Angelo, Susie and I were hustling for a John. I got one first and I took off. I didn't see who picked her up.
Yeah, well, what about the other times? I mean, didn't she ever tell you who her customers were? What they do, where they go, who, what?
Doctors, lawyers, Indian chiefs, all types out there. You'd be surprised that they never give you anything but phony names. Anyhow, the regulars don't want trouble. If you ask me, whoever snuffed the kid was a one-time weirdo. Okay? Come on, out. Where's my $50?
Here you are, darling. And don't forget to put that on your income tax return.
You don't really believe all that, do you?
Well, something's got a motor running beside that $50. And besides, as far as clearing your girl, I mean, forget it. Why would you lie about that?
Where have you been? I told you exactly 1 o'clock. It's 1:10. I have a schedule to keep.
Okay, so I'm late. You get the money?
Yes. Meet me at Mulholland Park in 15 minutes. You know the place? We've been there before.
I know the place. 15 minutes.
You want to count it? Hurry up. Got to be back by 2 o'clock.
Well, you can at least say, hi, sweetie, how's the world treating you and all that. Doesn't seem like $5,000.
$3,800 in cash. That's all I can come up with. That's all you're gonna get.
Dave! I lost my sense of humor shivering in the streets and sleeping in garbage. I'm not the kind of lady you want to jerk around.
Okay. I'll have the rest of the money for you in a few days. But then I want you gone, you understand? Out of the state somewhere and never come back. If not, I'm...
If not, what? You'll call a cop? Listen, Dave, there is something that you have to understand. I'm part of the family now. Think of me like a daughter. Only I'm going to be getting a much bigger allowance than your other kids. Say $1,000 a month?
You gonna bleed me? Is that what you're gonna do? You gonna bleed me?
Hey, baby, that's cool with me. But stuff like cane costs extra. So that's why I'm upping the initial payment to $10,000. I'll give you a call. Or maybe I should ask your wife.
My wife?
Much sharper than a serpent's tooth. I shall be betrayed by my own flesh and blood.
Uh-oh. When I become his flesh and blood, watch out. What's the matter now?
Oh, what's the matter now? Mr. Innocence. Butter would melt in my mouth, huh? Huh? Barnaby, nothing personal. But, Tom, why is he here? I had to find out about Gypsy's murder from the sports editor at the paper. The sports editor. Now, do you enjoy seeing me humiliated?
Sometimes. Anyway, I didn't tip Mr. Jones. Lieutenant Biddle did.
I also have my sources, Walt.
Barnaby? Well, hello, Walt. What kept you?
Don't you start with me now.
Same as the tracks you found near Susan's body?
Yeah, see that flaw in the middle ridge there? It's a perfect match. Come on, Tom, I want to write this thing out. Hang on to that, will you?
What's that about?
According to a new set of tracks they found over there, Gypsy's car and the car that belongs to these tracks were parked side by side for a time.
Then whoever it was must have shot Gypsy as she was driving away.
With a .38, got off at least 2 shots, maybe more.
Well, then if it was the same John that put your girl away, I mean, how does it figure? Gypsy knew who the killer was all the time, and she was shaking him down, maybe?
More than maybe. They found an envelope containing $3,800 with the body.
Oh, so there you are, Barnaby. Gypsy was right about working the streets with Susan. I mean, how else would she know who to blackmail?
What the people want is justice, not vengeance. The truth, not a whitewash. There's a cancer in our streets that must be cut out, and I'll tell you about it in my next column about teenage hustlers. That's how it looks from here. W.W. D'Angelo. What does the W.W. stand for?
Walt Whitman. His father was a lover of words.
Thank you, Lieutenant Biddle. Yeah, right. Bye-bye, John. Thanks. Well, Barnaby, your hunch was right about Gypsy having a record. She also has a bunch of aliases, but her real name is Jean Ross. Numerous arrests, served time for petty theft, more recently for soliciting.
Any relatives?
No, all out of town, St. Louis. But she did give prison authorities a local contact in case of emergencies, a friend by the name of Julie Brooks. Now, she moved from the address that she gave at the time, but I found out where she works.
Sure. Thomas Paine and all that rights of man jazz was beautiful in his day. But you don't really go for all that noise about man's natural right to make revolutions, do you?
Horseradish. You got any?
Uh-oh. Better hide that.
Oh.
Worried about what I put in my stomach, huh?
Well, no, actually, nephew, this is a reward for you for services rendered. But I must admit I was almost tempted to take a bite, right?
Oh, you're doing an article on gourmet restaurants?
All right, come on, you got it?
It isn't what you hoped for. As you'll see, the telephone company lists only 3 unit calls made from Gypsy's phone in the last 30 days.
And none to Susan Cooper's phone in Northridge?
No. Still, it doesn't hurt your theory that Susan and Gypsy were pals. It just doesn't help it, that's all.
Wait a minute now, criminal courts building. This call was made today. Am I reading it right?
That's right. This afternoon, 1:10 p.m.
1:10. Well, that means that Gypsy made the call after Barnaby and I left her apartment. And immediately before she went to meet her killer.
You'll be happy to know the significance of that was not lost on number 1 Flesh and Blood.
Well, what are you telling me? You checked it out?
It's on the 2nd floor of the courthouse.
Yeah, well, so whose phone is it?
To the public. It's a public phone. Horse!
What?
Horseradish.
Good. That's what you get for being so smug, wise guy. Pay the man. Pay the man. Bye.
She bought the store? No kidding?
This afternoon, Mulholland Park, somebody shot her.
Mulholland. Had to be a John.
That's the assumption. But do you have any special reason for thinking so?
Well, after I got my head together, I tried to get Gypsy straightened out, too. And then yesterday, she called me out of the blue and said that everything had turned around for her and that finally she was going to get off the streets for good.
Why? Had it anything to do with her getting her hands on some money from John?
A lot of money. She said it was going to be like, well, you know, an annuity.
Did she give you a name? Any idea who it is?
No. I mean, she just joked about it. But she didn't exactly say who it was.
What did she say?
Well, that's what blew my mind. When she told me what the John did for a living.
Excuse me. That's all right. I'm with the phone company. I'm just checking this phone. Thank you very much. Andy, how's it going?
Pretty good, Walt.
Andy, that phone over there, when it rings, you ever pick it up?
If somebody don't beat me to it.
Well, that phone rang yesterday afternoon around 10 minutes after 1. Did you happen to pick it up or see who did?
Nope. Afraid I can't help you there.
David.
Walt, how are you?
Well, I'm a lot better since I don't let you beat me at golf anymore. How's Gwen?
She's... Listen, that column that you wrote on the death penalty was splendid.
Really?
I'm very impressed.
Oh, thank you.
You here gathering material, or?
No, it's a related subject. I'm looking for a killer.
Look around. They're all over the place.
Well, this one hasn't been caught yet. It's the guy who killed those 2 hookers up in the park. David, make me a mirror. Tell me that you were out here in this corridor yesterday afternoon around 10 minutes after 1, and you saw the guy that I'm looking for talking on that phone.
No. No miracles today. Listen, we gotta have lunch, or better still come over to the house, and Gwen and I'll cook you up a half a steer.
That'd be great. It's a deal. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Say hello to Gwen.
I will.
Barnaby, how did you find out?
Oh, well, find out what?
Oh, come on. Tom called you and gave you the tip about the phone call, huh? That kid, I'll murder him.
What call?
Oh, well, if you're not here about the call, what are you here for?
You first. You know, Walt, I think we could move this investigation along much faster if we work together. What do you say?
I think you're a little worried about losing that bet, Barnaby. Come on, what do you got going?
According to what Gypsy told her girlfriend, the man that you figure took her call on that phone does do business with the court. He said he's a judge.
A judge?
Oh, Your Honor, the court is waiting.
Yeah.
Nope, I can't think of any judge still be in session at 10 after 1. Everybody goes to lunch then. Except maybe Judge Lindemann in juvenile.
Judge Lindemann. Judge Lindemann, that's new to me. You say he was still here in the building at 10 after 1?
Yeah, but it's not a he. It's a she. Mary K. Lindemann. Just been appointed.
Mary, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Forget that.
Wait, now you said inside the building at 10 after 1. Then you didn't mean just those still in session. Huh?
Well, are you saying that you did see one of the judges hanging around at that time?
Mm-hmm. Kingsley, my own judge.
David Kingsley? But you told me that the court broke for lunch at 12:45.
About then. I had to hang around for some paperwork. Then when I took off to chow down 20, 30 minutes later, I saw him out in the hall here.
Waiting for a phone call, maybe? That phone?
Well, he was waiting for something. I don't know what for. Hey, has this got something to do with the column you're writing, Walt?
Maybe, Lou. Only one thing doesn't seem to fit. How Kingsley could have gotten all the way across town at the same time he was supposed to be in the afternoon court session that begins at 2.
Well, if you're talking about Tuesday, Kingsley wasn't here at 2.
He wasn't? Are you sure?
Yeah, he came in about 3. Said his wife took sick. He had to go home, make sure she was all right.
Lou, I'd appreciate it if you didn't say anything to anybody about this, huh? I'll tell you why later. Thanks.
Hello?
Hello, sweetheart.
Yes, who's this?
This is Walt D'Angelo, baby. How you doing? Are you still breaking hearts like you broke mine?
Walt, it's nice to hear from you.
Hey, are you all right? I've been worried about you.
Me? Why? I've never felt better.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that. I was told that David was late for court because you were ill on Tuesday. But I guess I heard wrong, huh?
Well, I guess you did. No, I haven't seen a doctor in months. Hi, honey.
Wow. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Anyway, give my regards to the kids.
Okay, bye-bye. Hey, you're late.
Yes. The jury was a lot longer than I expected. Who was that?
Walt D'Angelo. Would you believe? He's still the same. Can't say hello without flirting.
Is that why he called? To flirt?
Good heavens, you're not still jealous of Walt, are you?
What did he want, Gwen?
Well, to ask about my health, as a matter of fact. Honest. Yeah, someone told him that you were late for court the other day because I was ill and you had to look after me. Then again, could just be an excuse for him to rekindle an old flame. Oh, come on, darling. You know I'm just teasing.
I know. But it gives me an idea. I have a case before my bench that I think Walt might be able to help me with.
David, I cooked a roast.
I'm just going to go down to the paper and have a quick chat with him. Hold dinner for me, darling. I won't be long.
I want to thank you very much, Mitzi, for staying late and helping me to dig through those records. And thank you very much for the photocopies that you made for me.
Oh, you kind of remind me of my late husband, George. Always leaning on me to do things for him. I love to do for men. That's the kind of woman I am, Barnaby. Don't mind my calling you Barnaby, do you?
No, no. Oh, and thank you very much for the judge's phone number you got for me.
You like to play canasta, Barnaby?
Yes, sometimes.
Okay, great. Keep in touch.
Hello?
Hello, this is Barnaby Jones. Is Judge Kingsley in?
I'm sorry, he left the house some time ago. Would you like to leave a message?
No, but it's very important that I talk to him. What time do you expect him back?
If it's important, you might be able to reach him over at the Chronicle. Walt D'Angelo's office?
Thank you very much.
You ready to throw in the towel yet?
It's got to be in these files somewhere. But what? What? Why can't I remember?
No, we've already covered every news story on Kingsley back to the time when he was first appointed to the bench. Both his public life and private were totally unblemished.
MacArthur.
What?
I don't know what, but it's got something to do with the name MacArthur. Did you come across that name anywhere?
Oh, matter of fact, yeah.
Oh, I love you.
Okay, wait a minute. Don't get excited. Here it is. Okay. Kingsley once served as a lieutenant in the United States Army Judge Advocate's office at Fort MacArthur here in Los Angeles.
Just after he was inducted into the Army, not 4 years out of law school. Honey, where's the Army files?
Well, that mountain starts over here.
Okay.
Army Judiciary here, subheading Los Angeles areas here.
Lucy. Honey, it's getting dark outside. You better call it a night, and don't worry about me. I'll be all right.
You know, listen, this is going to take forever if you don't know what you're doing. So I'm going to get us some coffee and some sandwiches, and I'll be right back, okay?
You stop mothering me?
Oh, you love it.
Yeah.
Is that you, Walt? Oh, Barnaby. Are you looking for Walt, too?
Two? Does that mean I'm going to have to stand in line?
Well, Judge Kingsley was here looking for him a few minutes ago. I sent him on down to the morgue. But I thought he'd be back by now.
Which way's the morgue?
Hello, Walt.
David. Well, you know, this has really been a day of surprises.
Well, your editor said I'd find you here, but if you're busy, just say the word.
No. Must be very important to bring you all the way over here to my bailiwick. So what's up?
Walt, it's about the killer of those two young women. I've been troubled about what you said, that you think it might be someone connected with the court.
No. All I said was that it was the killer who used the payphone at the courthouse.
Well, the implication was clear. It got me to thinking about a defendant I had to release on a technicality recently. He was a sexual deviant named Priestley. Preyed on young prostitutes. I'm not sure, of course, but I think he might possibly be your man.
Oh, come on, David. You and I have known each other too long to play cat and mouse games with each other. Let's cut out the bull, huh? The real reason why you came over here was to find out how close I'm getting. Am I right?
Close to... What are you talking about, Walt? I don't understand.
The call that Gypsy made to that payphone was for you, wasn't it?
Me? No. You must be crazy.
You remember this?
I don't know what you hope to make out of that. But it doesn't mean anything. If you check the trial records, you found out that the charges were dropped. The young lady in question refused to testify, and the charges were dropped.
What about the charges against Gypsy that were dropped, Judge?
With this?
That's Barnaby Jones. He's also working on the case.
Charges against Gypsy for solicitation. The last three were dropped at your recommendation. Would you like to explain that?
I don't have to explain anything to you, Mr. Jones. I don't know what it is you both think you have, but it's circumstantial. You can't possibly place me at the scene of the crime. And if you haven't got that, you haven't got anything. You'll excuse me?
I think we can place you at the scene of the crime.
You can't, Mr. Jones. You're bluffing.
Then you don't mind if the police take a look at your car. The killer left tire tracks in both instances.
Oh, come on, David. Don't do that.
I'm sorry, Walt. I never meant to hurt anyone, believe me.
Maybe not, but this isn't going to make it go away.
Put the gun away.
You don't understand. It's all been a terrible mistake. That girl, she tripped and fell. It was an accident. And then Gypsy tried to blackmail me. A man in my position. I have a wife and a family. Sons. I can't let you destroy everything I've worked so hard.
Are you sure we'd be destroying it, Judge? Think, man. No matter how or why it happened, the 2 young women are already dead. Trying to cover those crimes and more isn't going to solve anything.
David, it's the end of the line. It's time to face the bench.
You don't want to hurt anybody else.
Barnaby Jones, a Quinn Martin production, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Claudette Nevins, Ina Balin, Roger Perry, Michael LeClaire, Paul Carr. Tonight's episode, Beware the Dog.
I don't know if we're gonna make it out of this one, Buck. Been out of food for 3 days. The temperature must be 50 below zero. Oh, the wolves. I can almost feel their eyes watching us, just waiting for a chance to get us. Well, we've only got one chance, boy. We're gonna have to fight our way out.
Colin! Colin!
Yes, Mom?
It's time to go.
Be right there. Okay, now you know what to do, because we gotta go. Okay, come on.
Oh, yes, okay, down, Buck. I bet you put him up to that, huh?
Mom, can't we take him with us?
I said no.
Why not?
Because your father said so.
Not my father. Come on, Buck. Come on now, you stay here and be a good boy, okay? Oh, you know it's gotta be this way. He's making it be this way. Okay, now I'll see you later.
Laura? Colin?
Mary's be home late. Please feed the dog.
Just about sums it all up.
Come on, you stupid mutt. Aren't you going to eat it? Yeah, I love you, too. That is, if you want it. Did you hear something?
Yes.
I'm Barnaby Jones. Would you be Mrs. Beecher?
No. I'm afraid Laura isn't here right now. Did you have an appointment with her?
Yes, I think I did. My secretary called yesterday. I may be a little early.
Well, if Laura had an appointment with you, I'm sure she'll be here. Why don't you come on in, Mr. Jones?
Thank you.
You can wait in here if you like.
Thank you.
I was a law partner of Mr. Beecher's. I just stopped by to pick up some papers he was working on at the time of his death.
Oh, you must be Claudia Elwood.
Yes, how did you know?
I represent California Meridian Insurance. Mr. Beecher carried a couple of rather large life insurance policies. One of them named your law firm as the beneficiary. I have an appointment to meet with your Mr. Carson later this afternoon.
Then you're an investigator.
Yes, because of the size of the policies, my company thought I ought to make a few inquiries into Mr. Beecher's accident.
Then you'd probably like to see where it happened.
Yes, I would, but I don't want to take you away from your work.
Believe me, Mr. Jones, if you're really going to investigate this accident, we're both working for exactly the same thing. According to the police report, Mr. Beecher came home, prepared a dish of food for the dog, and then brought it out here.
Yes, I saw the police report. They listed the attack as accidental. But you give me the impression that you think it was something more than that.
Well, Mr. Jones, all I can tell you is that that dog was very well trained by Laura's first husband. Now, Laura's got a special way with that dog. And everyone knows Laura's the kind of woman who gets what she goes after.
What are you telling him?
Only the truth, Laura. That Joe's death has left you a very wealthy woman. Something you wouldn't have been after the divorce.
Get out of my house.
With pleasure. Mr. Jones, good watchdogs don't attack unless they're ordered to.
You're the man hired by the insurance company?
Yes, ma'am. Barnaby Jones.
I'm George Roswell. Laura's first husband, Ed, and I were in the Air Force together.
Nice to meet you.
I don't know what Claudia was telling you. Joseph and I did have problems in our marriage, but we were working them out. There was no talk of divorce.
Well, an old preacher friend of mine used to say, a good marriage is kind of like picking huckleberries in the summertime. Well, the good ones seem to be surrounded by the sharpest thorns.
What can we do for you, Mr. Jones?
There was a double indemnity accidental death clause in Mr. Breacher's life insurance policy.
That's fairly standard, isn't it?
Yes, but the question here is a technical one. Just how much and what kind of training did the dog have?
I don't think I follow you.
Well, it all boils down to this. Was Buck ever given any formal attack training?
If he had been, then the insurance company won't want to pay off on the double indemnity clause, right?
Right.
Colin's father trained Buck to protect us. I don't think he trained him to be a killer. But where you draw the line, Mr. Jones, is up to you and your company.
Did the dog have any history of biting people?
No. Never. Now, if there are no more questions?
I had hoped to talk to your son, Mrs. Beecher.
Colin hasn't been seen since breakfast. But I suspect you can find him where we found him for the last 3 days. At the pound where they're holding Buck.
Colin?
Yeah?
My name's Barnaby Jones. Hi there, fella.
Did you come here looking for me?
For you and Buck. Yeah, I was hired to check into your stepfather's accident.
Oh, no, you're not gonna kill my dog. I'm not gonna let anybody kill my dog.
Oh, now. What happens to Buck is in somebody else's hands.
Oh, Buck wouldn't hurt anybody, not unless he had a good reason.
You think maybe your stepfather had been mistreating him?
He must have. Buck's the only friend I got.
Colin, your mother's on the phone. She wants to speak to you.
Go ahead, son. Buck will still be here when you get back.
I don't know how I'm going to tell the boy. The order came down about an hour ago.
Destroy him?
Noon tomorrow. Want to see something, Mr. Jones? Come on, Buck. Heel. Buck, stay. Buck, come. Stay. Buck, lie down. You think that's something? You ought to see him with Cullen. For 3 years now running, he and Buck have won the best obedience trained dog trophy. Come here, boy.
You know, I realize there's a big difference between obedience training and attack training, but could you take a friendly dog like this and retrain him into a killer?
Well, normally, I wouldn't think so. But when a dog's as smart as Buck, you could probably teach him anything.
I know Joe is working on a new will. All I want is a chance to find it.
You are a single-minded woman, aren't you?
Dan, if you'll just unseal Joe's files, I know it's in there someplace.
Oh, Mr. Carson, there's a Mr. Jones waiting for you.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
I'm Dan Carson. Sorry to have kept you waiting. We got held up in Judge's chambers.
That's perfectly all right.
I understand you've already met Miss Selwood.
Under less than pleasant circumstances, I'm afraid.
Claudia told me it wasn't a very pretty scene.
Well, I was puzzled when we got around to discussing divorce.
Laura denied all knowledge of it, of course.
I'm curious, why do you say of course?
Because, Mr. Jones, for Laura to admit that Joe was planning a divorce, or that he was in the process of changing his will, cutting both her and the boy out, would be to admit that she had a very good motive for murdering him.
Claudia.
Dan, I plan to prove everything I've just said.
You'll have to excuse her. She started working here about 6 years ago as a secretary. Joe Beecher took her under his wing and encouraged her to go to law school at night, helped her through the bar exam.
Then you don't share her suspicions of Mrs. Beecher?
Let's just say that she took Joe's death pretty hard. However, you were interested in the partnership papers with Mr. Beecher? Had a copy made. Think you'll find it in order?
Thank you. You understand the company's interest?
$1 million corporate life insurance payoff? I think I'd want a thorough investigation, too.
What are you doing here?
I needed some of Joe's legal papers. I didn't want to disturb you.
You didn't want to disturb me, huh? You break into my house like a common thief? I ought to call the police and have them lock you up.
Oh, go right ahead. Call them. I'll tell them what I was really looking for. And maybe when they know, they'll be interested enough to look for themselves.
And what's that supposed to mean?
You know perfectly well. The proof that you had a very good reason to murder Joe.
Oh, Claudia, that's a laugh, isn't it? If anyone had a reason to murder Joe, I'd say it was probably you. You wouldn't be the first office trollop whose married lover boy was stringing her along with promises he never intended to keep.
You're forgetting one thing, Laura. It was your dog that killed Joe. Your dog. And who else but you would know how to set him on someone to kill them?
Mrs. Wiley?
Yes?
I'm Barnaby Jones. I was hired to look into Mr. Beecher's death.
Oh, well, what can I do for you?
According to Mrs. Beecher's statement, she and her son Colin had dinner with you here the night Mr. Beecher was killed.
That's right. They got here about 5:45, just about the time my husband was coming home from dinner, and they left sometime after 10.
You were good friends with the Beechers.
Oh, yeah, we were neighbors for over 7 years until Laura remarried last year and moved away. Our boys practically grew up together.
Mom? Can I go swimming over at Richie's house?
Jimmy, this is Mr. Jones. He's investigating Mr. Beecher's death.
Howdy.
Hi.
I'll bet you and Colin and Buck were terrific friends.
Yes, sir.
Do you remember if Buck ever showed any sign of being vicious? You know, biting and snapping at people?
No, sir. Buck never bit anyone.
It is a puzzle. A friendly dog suddenly turning mean. The other day, when Colin was over here for dinner, did he say anything then about Buck suddenly turning vicious?
No, sir. Colin didn't say anything to anyone that night. He was really mad about something. As soon as his mother left, he took off. Didn't even stay for dinner.
He didn't stay for dinner.
Go have your swim, son, and be home early.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
We have a point of contradiction.
You've got to understand, Mr. Jones. Laura married Joe because she thought it would be a stabilizing force for Colin, but Colin wouldn't accept him as a stepfather, and because of it, Laura and Joe had terrible fights.
What time did she leave?
A little after 7.
And Colin?
A few minutes later, but Laura didn't have anything to do with Joe's death. You've got to believe that.
Well, it isn't just me that's got to believe it. The police also.
Dear.
There's just one more question I have, Mrs. Wiley. Whatever happened to Mrs. Beecher's first husband?
Ed? Oh, he drowned. It was a real shame, too. He'd finally gotten that big break he'd waited for all his life. You know, the big job out of the country. They were going to be moving in a few weeks, but Colin was real upset because they wouldn't let him take Buck with him, so Ed took him on a fishing trip, you know, to try and cheer him up.
What happened?
boat overturned. They say it was a real miracle that Colin and the dog got out of it alive.
Oh, hey. Don't worry, boy. Yeah, your family will be here soon. Yeah, won't be long now.
Come on, boy.
Come in. We've been expecting you.
I thought you might be.
I just got off the phone with Mary Wiley, Mr. Jones. I thought I told you once before that I felt my marriage and whatever problems it may or may not have had were none of yours or anybody else's business.
Well, ordinarily, I'd agree with you, ma'am, but right now, I'm trying to determine a fundamental issue in the death of your husband.
Whether Buck had formal attack training or not. Well, frankly, Mr. Jones, I do not care. And since it's so important to you and your company, why don't you just forget the double indemnity clause?
Well, that's very generous of you, ma'am, but that's not the issue I'm concerned with. The thing that bothers me is whether your husband's death was really accidental or murder.
Murder? But they have the dog.
Yes, I know that, Mr. Roswell, but I just can't believe that Buck would turn that suddenly unless he had reason to or somebody triggered him.
But the police report listed Joe's death as an accident.
That same report puts you and your son at the Wiley place at the time.
What do you want from me, Mr. Jones?
Well, let's start with the truth.
All right. I was with George that night. Okay? It's out in the open now.
We didn't start out to hide anything. After Joe was dead and Claudia Elwood was making her wild charges, we thought it was best to leave things as they were, letting everybody believe that Laura was at Mary's.
I don't suppose there's anyone who could verify where you two were at the time of the attack.
No. I'm afraid we were quite alone.
We're looking for Colin. Is he here?
No, what's happened?
I'm afraid he broke into the shelter and took Buck.
Colin and Buck used to roam those hills by the hours. I don't know where else they could possibly be.
Thank you.
Miss Beecher, the night your husband was killed, have you any idea where Colin went to after he left the Wileys?
Well, he said he walked home through the shopping area, stopped to watch a baseball game in a store window, and... Oh, surely you don't think that...
Mr. Jones, your daughter-in-law is on the phone.
Thank you. Hello?
Barnaby, I just had a meeting with my friend at the office building where Joe Beecher worked.
I hope you two had a nice class reunion.
We certainly did. And she says the word is that Joe Beecher and Claudia Elwood were having a hot and heavy romance, but that Mrs. Beecher was putting on the pressure.
With any results?
Husband Joe was beginning to toe the line, much to the displeasure of Miss Elwood.
Good work, Betty. Now, I want you to check out a George Roswell, R-O-S-W-E-L-L. He's local. Check the Air Force for background.
All right. But Barnaby, wait, there's more. In checking on Miss Elwood's hometown up in Idaho, I found that her father was a veterinarian up there. He also had a business on the side. A kennel for breeding and training of guard and attack dogs. Interesting?
Don't you know it's past 6 o'clock?
Dad, I'm going to find that will if I have to go through every piece of paper in this office.
Well, if that's what it's going to take to get us back to normal, I wish you Godspeed.
Thanks. Good night. I'll see you in the morning.
Good night. Well, Mr. Jones, coming to pay off our insurance claim?
Well, no, there are still a few details to be worked out. I came over to see Miss Elwood.
Oh, she's over there in Joe Beecher's old office.
Thank you.
Yes?
Elwood?
Oh, Mr. Jones. Is there something I can do for you?
Well, yes. My daughter-in-law, Betty, had a very interesting reunion with an old college friend today.
Well, that's very nice, I'm sure.
So happens that the friend works here in this building, and she seemed to know a great deal about you and the late Mr. Beecher.
We were in love. Is that what you're leading up to?
According to the friend, the romance seemed to have died down, mostly on his part.
It's a damn lie. I loved Joe, and he loved me. I knew it, and he knew it, and Laura knew it. And that's why she used that dog to kill him.
That's a very strong accusation.
And it's going to be even stronger when I find that new will Joe was working on. And prove that Laura knew he was going to divorce her.
Well, when you find it, I wouldn't mind reading that document myself.
Mr. Jones, in that case, I'll put you at the top of my list. You'll be the first person I call when I find it.
That's right friendly of you, Miss Elwood. I guess I better go now and let you continue with your work. Oh, that's a very interesting theory of yours, that somebody used a dog for a murder weapon. In order for somebody to kill Mr. Beecher that way, they would have had to have some skills in dog handling and training.
Yes, I suppose they would.
You know, come to think of it, Miss Elwood, with your background, your father's kennels and all, that description could even fit you. Betty! What are you still doing here?
Now you show up. I've just spent the last 20 minutes transcribing my notes from shorthand so that you could read them. Is there any news on Colin and Buck?
No, nothing on either one of them. Police have a helicopter with a searchlight on it combing the hills back of the house. It's pretty cold up there at night.
Oh, those are your calls, and also some preliminary information on George Roswell. It seems that he was indeed a very close family friend. In fact, many of their friends were very surprised when Laura decided to marry Beecher last year instead of Roswell.
Any guesses on the reason for the switch?
Best I could do was, as with Scarlett O'Hara, Laura had had her fill of poverty. Beecher had plenty of money, and George Roswell is a struggling architect.
Claudia Elwood called.
About 20 minutes ago.
See if you can get her on the phone.
Oh, by the way, a couple of months ago, George Roswell approached Beecher to help finance a large housing project he had planned. And despite pressure from Laura, Beecher turned him down. There doesn't seem to be any answer, Barnaby. I imagine she's gone home.
Make a note, call her first thing in the morning. And I want to dig a little deeper into the financial situation of George Roswell. And while you're at it, do the same thing for Dan Carson.
Beecher's partner?
I'd like to know just how great a need he has for the $1 million in insurance he's about to collect.
Cullen, call him off. Cullen! Cullen, stop him, for God's sake! Cullen! Cullen!
All right. How did you know?
I take it you've had your chat with the coroner?
I just left him. He finished re-examining Miss Elwood's body, and he found just what you said he might. Scratch marks that might have come from a dog. Now, how did you know?
Over this way, Lieutenant.
My men are getting sloppy.
Not necessarily. They weren't looking for dog tracks, and I was. From the size of the track, I would imagine it was a pretty big dog, possibly a German Shepherd.
Looks like I owe you for this one. When do I pay the bill? Now or later?
Right now would be very nice, Lieutenant. If I wouldn't get in the way of your forensic experts, I'd like to take off a set of prints for myself.
Take what you want. Just leave a couple of good ones for my team of forensic experts, all right?
I got my equipment.
Lieutenant?
Yeah?
Excuse me, Lieutenant. I just had a talk with the parking attendant who was on duty last night. He was on the ground floor when he heard Miss Elwood. He says that she kept screaming one word over and over.
Which was?
Well, that's what doesn't make any sense. You see, he said she kept screaming, calling, 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 but who could she be calling?
Calling? Or Colin?
Hi, Jimmy.
I'm not supposed to talk to you.
Well, I guess I can understand how you feel, and believe me, Jimmy, I wouldn't be here if it weren't important. Now, you're a friend of Colin's. You know where he and Buck are hiding.
I don't know where they are. I already told the police that.
You sure? Might be someplace where the three of you used to play when he lived next door.
No, I told you I don't know where they are.
Well, it's just that I'm so worried about Buck.
No, you're not. You're just like all the rest. You just want to see him put to sleep.
Well, the sad part of it is, they may not have to destroy him anymore. If they don't get to him soon, it'll be too late anyway. He'll be dead.
What do you mean he'll be dead?
When he was in that animal shelter, they gave him some medicine. There was a wrong prescription. If he doesn't get the antidote soon, it'll be too late. Well, sorry to bother you.
ain't the best breakfast in the world, but it's all we got, boy. Colin, you gotta get Buck to a vet real soon. What are you talking about? That Mr. Jones came by. He said that they gave Buck some medicine while he was at the pound. And if he doesn't get some more, he's gonna die. Are you sure?
No, he's not sure. Sorry to trick you, son, but that's the only way I could get you to lead me to your friends.
Come
Colin, I understand you're going on 13 now, son. Back where I come from, the boy gets that age, we kind of expect him to act like a man every now and then. Now, you can't run away from this trouble. You better stay and face it like a man.
No, I'm not gonna let him kill my dog. He didn't kill my stepfather. He didn't.
You know, the funny thing is, I don't think he did either. But we can't prove anything just by wanting to. We need evidence. And I think between all of us, we might be able to prove that we're right.
Well, how?
Jimmy, in the back of my car, there's some testing equipment. Bring it down here.
How?
Yes, sir. I think between the two of us, we can work this out. There we go. Four for four and not a match. What's this? A little cut there?
Oh, I guess maybe he got that when I cut him out of his cage.
Doesn't seem to match any of the other prints. Well, this proves that Buck wasn't the dog in the garage last night.
But they'll still want him for killing my stepfather.
I don't think so, son. I think when we show these prints to the police, they'll realize that it would be pretty coincidental for two identical killer dogs to be roving the city at the same time. You know what? I think it's time for you and Buck to go home. And I think your mother will be glad to see you.
Oh, Colin, you had me so worried.
I'm sorry, Mom, but I had to do it. I couldn't let him kill Buck.
Oh, no.
Colin, I'm afraid the authorities are still going to want him.
No, not now. Mr. Jones says he can prove that it wasn't Buck.
Are you trying to tell me that Buck didn't kill my husband?
We could make a very strong case for that.
That's ridiculous. That would mean that there was another dog in the backyard that night.
That's the way it seems to lay out, Mr. Roswell.
But Joe didn't like dogs. Well, he was afraid of them. He wouldn't have gone out in the backyard for any other dog but Buck.
That may be, but he may have gone out there to feed a dog he thought was Buck. May I use your telephone? I think Lieutenant Biddle ought to know that Colin and Buck are home.
You can use the one in the den if you like.
Thank you.
George, you're not going, are you?
I can't stay. Look, Colin is back. There are things that I have to take care of.
But
Barnaby, I have been trying for over an hour to reach you.
Sorry, Betty, I was visiting a friend over at Veterans Administration. What do you got?
Well, the financial information you wanted. George Roswell was in deep trouble. The housing project that he wanted Beecher to fund apparently had been his last hope to avoid bankruptcy.
Had been.
Well, it was announced yesterday. The housing project is going ahead as scheduled. Laura Beecher has agreed to underwrite it.
What about Dan Carson?
Oh, well, the opposite end of the financial scale altogether. Besides the law practice, at which he does very well, he's the head of a large land development company. No, the only thing $1 million insurance payoff will do for him is maybe give him, a few banking problems.
See if you can get Dan Carson on the phone.
All right. are you doing over at the Veterans Administration Office?
I was trying to follow through on that picture I saw in the Beecher study. I wanted to find out what George Roswell and Colin's father did when they were in the service.
Did you?
I had to call the Military Personnel Records Bureau. They were both air police assigned to SAC Bay Security.
Yes. Barnaby Jones for Mr. Carson. Is he in, please?
Part of their jobs were training and handling German shepherds for patrol dogs.
Yes, Mr. Carson. Just one moment, please.
Carson? Yes, what can I do for you, Mr. Jones?
Well, I was wondering whether we could come over to your office for a little while.
Well, I can't promise to be here. I'm still in a bit of shock. First Joe and then Claudia. I have commitments to meet, court appearances.
I can certainly understand your problems, Mr. Carson. And actually, we don't need your physical presence. It's just that before Miss Elwood died, she became convinced that the reason for Joe Beecher's death was in his file. And what I'm asking for is permission for us to go through the file.
Well, if you think it'd do any good, I'll tell my secretary to expect you.
Well, thank you. We should be there within a half hour.
We should be there?
Well, you are the one with the office expertise, aren't you?
And you think whatever I'll be looking for in Beecher's office was probably misfiled, huh?
Either that, or Joe Beecher felt the need to deliberately hide it.
Where will you be? Dog kennels?
Dog kennel that raises and trains German shepherds for security work.
All right, come on, jump. Get it. Get it. Attaboy. Come on. Come on, get it.
Yeah, I used to raise hounds down home. Best hunting dogs in the Ozarks. Moved to California to be near our growed-up kids and found out nobody here got time to go hunting. Seems like all they do is try to hang on to what they already got. So we started raising these animals. Now, even with that pad, if Ray didn't know just how to move, that dog would tear him to pieces. Oh, thank you, Billy. Don't know if you'll find what you're looking for in here, Mr. Jones, but that's everybody that bought dogs from us in the last 6 months.
Well, I've checked out the other 3 kennels in this area that train security dogs. And if I don't find what I'm looking for here, it may be that I just made a wrong guess.
Well, what's the verdict? You find a name that strikes your fancy?
I think maybe so.
Who are you?
I'm Betty Jones, Barnaby Jones's daughter-in-law. You must be Mr. Carson.
That's right. I was just on my way to court. I thought I'd stop by and say hello to your father-in-law. Is he here?
Well, I'm afraid that I draw all the paperwork in the family. He's out checking dog kennels.
Well, just tell him I said hello.
I'll do that, Mr. Carson.
Thank you.
You look enough like Buck to be his twin brother. I think it's time we let people know about you. Carson, roll off your dog. Don't make me shoot him. Now, Carson!
You Mr. Jones?
Yes. This is Mr. Carson, the man you want.
Your daughter-in-law's the one who called us. She said you might need some help out here.
That girl's timing is getting better with each passing day. Dan Carson's land development investment group was a swindle. Your husband found out about it, amassed some powerful evidence, and was blackmailing him.
But why did Dan kill Claudia?
Beecher hid the evidence in an envelope and taped it to the bottom of a filing drawer. Carson looked for it but never found it.
And when Claudia started looking for papers indicating a new will,
Which incidentally never existed.
Carson was afraid that she'd find the blackmail evidence, which would of course point to him as Mr. Beecher's murderer.
After Carson killed Claudia, he looked for the evidence again. Satisfied that it wasn't in the drawer, he allowed us to look.
Us?
A figure of speech, Betty, purely. Now, I think that we ought to get out of here and let these folks get on with plans for their housing project.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Jones, I just wanted to thank you. I mean, I guess there was even a little while there when I thought Buck was a killer. But you always believed in him.
That's true, Barnaby, from the very beginning. How did you know that Buck wasn't the killer?
That was the easiest part of the case, Betty. Buck told me. Didn't you, boy?
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Barnaby Jones, starring Buddy Ebsen, also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Marjo Gortner, Meg Foster, Jason Evers. Tonight's episode, a gold record for murder.
don't dare argue with the man's #1 fan. Here you go, Star.
You're so great. Mr. Town, let me help you. Sit still for a minute. Come on.
Yeah, I do that, and I'm out of a job. You're going to be out of an idol, too. Hey, you up front tonight?
Yeah, you look great. It was a beautiful show.
Well, I just give the folks what they crave, man. You know, those theatrics, those get them every time.
Yeah, the performance was fine, but,
All right, already. Hey, come on. Man, so this is supposed to be a tryout time for new material, so...
Yeah, only you didn't write any. Now, the new album's supposed to be delivered in 2 weeks. We've got to get into that studio.
We will, old buddy. We will.
When? Yeah, this gig's almost over now. We've run out of excuses.
He's right, David. Everybody's waiting for your new material, honey.
Well, listen to the voice of the public, huh?
David, Glenda knows what she's talking about. You've got a position to maintain. Now, what keeps you on top? It's as much what you write as what you do.
All right, already. I can see that my public has prevailed.
Amen.
You want new songs? You'll get them. But hey, the kid's got to be left alone, man. Just me and my creative juices. You dig where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Okay, out. Come on. You too, Glenda. Go crash someplace else.
David,
Come on.
come on.
Move.
Now look at your idea.
Hey, fantastic, man. This is really me. How many of these songs have you done?
Oh, there's an album there, I guess.
Now, look at all these. Man, you should have told me, Ray. You should have called me.
Yeah, I had other things on my mind.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter, old buddy, as long as we are in business. Listen, I'll take all these home and go over the rest of them there. I'll bring you back some money tomorrow.
No.
What do you mean, no, man? You always get paid for what you do. Now, listen, if you don't think what you've been getting is enough...
Dave, I don't want more money. I want credit. I want my name on my music.
I mean, you're kidding, right? It's got to be a joke.
It's time for me to be known for what I do.
Hey, do you know what that'll do to me?
Listen, so you give me credit for this one album. Nobody's going to know about the past.
Man, I give you credit for one album, and they're going to put your signature on everything that I've done. It's going to destroy me, man. Can't you understand that?
Listen, now I've made up my mind. That's it. I mean, that's it. Now I'll get you some coffee, and we'll work out the details. It'll all work out, David. It'll be a lot better. Here you are. Oh, David. David. Come on, say something. Listen, I think we can be a team. Now, I mean it. I mean, I have a lot of ideas where we can go with this stuff. Will you please tell me what you think, at least? David, say anything. Just say whatever comes into your head. I don't feel so good. I think I'm going to sit down. Oh, David. I don't know what's the matter with me. Hey, listen, come on, just... I don't know what you want. You want me to say I'm sorry? Is that what you want?
That's what I want, Ray. Only one dude can be known for David Colton's music. Sorry, old buddy.
Raymond couldn't have taken drugs, Mr. Jones. He wouldn't.
Excuse me, Mrs. Walding, but didn't the police find that your son died of an accidental overdose of narcotics?
They were mistaken. They didn't know Raymond.
Mrs. Walding, every mother feels that she knows her own boy.
Mr. Jones, I'm a musician, too. A violinist good enough to be a concert master, but not good enough to have done all that Raymond did. It was my dream to see him become truly important in music.
Well, the problem was that what Morgan thought was important and what Raymond did were different.
I pushed him, made him turn to composition. But he was no longer interested in the traditional forms.
He liked popular music.
We fought constantly. When I went to see Raymond about 3 weeks ago, it was for the first time in months.
What'd you go to see him about?
Oh, I had a possible commission for him. A chance for a concert.
Wasn't he interested?
He turned me down flat. He said he was too busy. But I said to him, a father doesn't want to remember. Don't you see, Mr. Jones? I drove Raymond to that overdose.
Prove my husband is wrong. Please, Mr. Jones. Raymond had everything to live for. He had his music to look forward to and a lovely young lady. Why would he take to drugs?
It's a question that ought to be answered, Mrs. Walding, but I can't promise that answer will be satisfying.
David! David, let me in! David! Let me in! Look, I know you're in there!
What have you been, camped out here for 3 days?
He's not answering the phone or the door. Do you think there's something wrong?
David? David?
David!
David!
I was so worried about you.
David, what are you doing?
Why'd you open the gate for Gil and not for me? You were trying to avoid me, weren't you? You wanted me to go away. Oh, David, you've got somebody here. Where is she? Where you got her stashed, David? Little kitty! Little kitty!
Notice the great trust I inspire.
When you start living up to your responsibilities, David, people will trust you. Now, you can't shut yourself off like this. The record company people have been after me.
Hey, the record company people are about to remember how come they love me so much. Here.
This is good. Oh. Yeah, it's really good.
Don't look so amazed. Came from a man's soul.
Yeah, but 3 days. And you come through. You are a genius.
Hey, you got 40% of greatness, Gil. You know that? I go without sleep, you get rich.
Who gets you the chance to display that greatness?
Oh, you really sweat. Grinding out all those deals over lunch with the wine.
Oh, David, you're exhausted. You need a little rest. A little relaxation, companionship.
David, forgive me.
Hey, I told you I was going to work. Came here straight from the club.
David, I came by here that night. See if you changed your mind about being alone and you weren't here. I'm sorry, that night you weren't here.
Lan, no one has ever given you any rights to me. Now, whether I picked up some chick or just drove around in the car to clear up my head isn't something that you gotta know.
Please, David, which one was it?
Cleared up my head. Cleared up my head.
Well, Paul, this is very impressive. How long had you known Ray?
Ray and I were just starting, Mr. Jones. He was rather shy with people. I was his first girl, and only then because I'd contacted him to ask if he'd speak at the graduate music class I was in.
Police reports said they found barbiturate and heroin in Ray's system, but no other needle marks.
Ray never took drugs, Mr. Jones. He was too involved with his work and trying new things.
Popular music.
Yes, I never saw any of it, but Ray was very excited about starting to write some rock.
Well, now, they do have these stories about rock musicians and drugs.
Mr. Jones, Ray had his own little world right here. He didn't even know any rock musicians.
What about this young man? David Colton.
David Colton's about as big as you can get. I really don't see how he and Ray...
According to this stamp here, this was a complimentary record. You have to know somebody to get those.
Or be in the music business. Ray must have hundreds of complimentary records.
Yeah, it's classical, but it's rock. And the only ones he seems to have gotten for free are all from David Colton. Quite a stack, too.
Ray's address book?
Yeah. David Colton. Address and phone number. Seems to me this is pretty confidential stuff, especially if Colton is as big as you say.
Well, the numbers wouldn't be that easy to come by, no, but why wouldn't Ray mention knowing him? Especially when he was so interested in Colton's field.
Well, one way to find out, pay a visit to David Colton. Young lady? Wonder if you could help me find Mr. Colton. This is David Colton's house, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'm Colton. Care to join us, friend? Discover the true you?
Well, son, I think I've lived long enough to know who I am. Maybe you can help me discover the true David Colton.
Always like to see a good act, old buddy.
Mr. Colton? I'm Barnaby Jones. I wonder if I could talk to you.
Go on and play, huh? Come on in.
Thank you. Well, this glass must have been expensive. I know a place you can get some orange crates that fit right in here.
Let's not be critical, Grandpa. Now, you don't look like a groupie, so what can I do for you? And don't tell me that it's my fault that your granddaughter ran away from home.
Well, I'm afraid I'm investigating the death of one of your friends.
Hey, look, Mr. Jones, is it? I'm finally getting to relax a little, man. The last thing in the world I want to hear about is death.
Ray Walding.
Walding?
He died of an overdose. I was wondering how he got it.
You got a picture or something, this Walding dude?
Sure. You don't know him?
I mean, his face is a little familiar. Maybe I've seen him around.
He was a musician.
A lot of people are.
He had all of your records, complimentary copies.
My record company's got a big freebie list. I've got no idea who half the people on it are.
Does your phone number get circulated the same way? If it does, it seems to me it defeats the whole idea of an unlisted number.
That's how come I change it every couple months.
Well, I'm sorry to have wasted your time, Mr. Colton. If you can't help, guess you can.
Hey, look, Mr. Jones, I'm sorry about this Walding guy. He's probably no worse than anybody still walking around. But, I mean, if you're trying to trace his connection, hey, I can't help you, old buddy. You are supposed to keep people like Mr. Oh Shucks there out, Gil, not just stand around and listen to them gas.
It's too bad you couldn't help him.
Yeah.
Did everything go all right in there?
You can call the treatment a revenue or it would get around to still all right.
Please, don't think too badly of David. He's just trying to be the way that people expect him to be.
Maybe you can help me. Have you ever seen this young man around here?
No, not around here.
Anywhere else?
Yeah. A couple of months ago, David, took me out to dinner, a place in Hollywood, and he came over to our table and started talking to David.
Did you hear what they were talking about?
No, David just sort of hustled him away.
He mentioned his name.
But David knew him. I mean, he said he was going to see that cat soon, and David wouldn't say anything like that unless he meant it.
Well, thank you, Miss...
Glenda.
Glenda.
This is everything, Barnaby. Contents of the dead man's pockets, vial of pills, and this kit.
The barbiturates he took definitely matched those in that vial.
According to our tests.
The police say that they found no readable prints on those?
This junk passes through 1 million different hands. There's nothing unusual here, Barnaby. Standard for a dead junkie.
Even this? I'd say that one of the hands that passed through was highly skilled, wouldn't you say, Dr. Mayhill?
Nice work.
Mind if I check this out for a few days?
We were just about to turn this back to the family. You can check with them if you'd like.
I'll do that. Be nice to know where something this handsome comes from, don't you think?
David is his own producer, Al. You know that.
Well, as soon as you've got studio space, we'll start recording. Fine. Esther, call David and tell him to get everything together for tomorrow night.
As a matter of fact, David already knows.
I'm sorry, Mr. Turner. He was listening in on my phone. I'm sorry.
At least you could pretend to really be sorry. What brings you here, David?
Oh, just slumming. Hey, you know, tomorrow's cutting it pretty short, Gil.
Yeah, well, they're dying to hear the new stuff. How long does it take to cut the album anyway? Week?
More. Hey, aren't you going to ask me what I'm doing here, Gil?
All right, David, what are you doing here?
Well, I went to see my lawyer, and we had a real long talk.
What about?
Oh, he's explaining to me about personal management contracts and how they can really tie you up, you know? But, like anything else, they expire.
Ours doesn't expire for several months.
Yeah, that may be true, but when it does, I'm not going to renew. When that contract's up, we're through, old buddy.
Like Ray Walding was through?
Not our dead little mystery friend again.
He's no mystery, David. Not to either of us. Yesterday wasn't the first time I heard the name Mr. Jones was asking you about. Ray Walding came to see me a couple weeks ago. He said he was a songwriter, wanted to know if I'd consider taking him on. He played one of his numbers for me. These are the songs you were writing the night Ray Walding OD'd. The night you lied about coming straight home. But this song, Wind Up, Ray Walding performed it right on that piano, right over there, 2 weeks ago.
He stole my music.
Oh, come off it. It's so much like you, David, to slaughter the golden goose.
What do you want from me, Gil, huh? What do you want?
Oh, well, we're going to sign new contracts, genius. Long-term ones, tonight. And then we squeeze whatever we can out of what's left of your magic until your fans decide you're through.
Nope, I don't know your friend.
But you do sell these purses.
Oh, yes, sell them out is what we do. As many as we can get. We're the only outlet. You see, what makes them so special is that they're all done on order. They're personalized.
How do you mean?
Well, when you look at it like this, it just looks like a design. But when you open it up this way, then you can see the initials.
DF. Now, who would DF be?
Oh, here we go. Someone by the name of Don Farrow.
Is there anything on that card that would indicate his address?
Oh, yes. And you can have it as soon as you pay for what you already bought. It's only $25.
Just what I always wanted.
You'll have to sign the new contracts in triplicate. Well, where's Glenda tonight? I thought she could be here to celebrate with us.
Well, I didn't think she should be here.
Oh. Well, maybe we can find someone else to ghostwrite for you. And then every phony little thing will be just like it was.
Hey, I got a better idea, old buddy. How'd be we just forget the whole thing? All of it.
No way.
The honor's all mine.
Good morning. What can I do for you?
I think I'll have a glass of milk.
Yeah. Here you go. That would be 75 cents.
Isn't that a little steep?
Get what you paid for.
That tastes kind of different.
How else can sesame seed milk taste?
Sesame seed milk?
Yeah, boss mixes it himself. It comes from 100% pure seeds.
What about this, Mr. Farrell? Where'd this come from? Hold it. Now, I did a lot of talking to your landlady just to get her to tell me where I could find you. Doesn't seem fair to lose you now.
Look, I got nothing to say to you, mister, or any other narc.
I'm not a narc, but I can tell you that heroin is not a health food. Now, what I want to know is, when's the last time you saw this pouch? We both know what was in it. Who'd you sell it to?
I never sold anything to anybody.
How did Ray Walden get it?
Who? Look, mister, I don't know what you're pulling, but I never heard of any Ray Walden. Look, there must have been 20 people around me. They saw what I did. I just passed the stuff on as a gift, as a token of appreciation.
A token for whom?
When I was young, they packed me off to school. They taught me how not to play the game. I didn't mind if they groomed me for success, if they said that I was just a fool. To tell me that I'm my father's son, when that was just an accident. I'd rather look around me, compose a better song, 'cause that's the honest measure of my word. In the palm of all your glory, you're poor man to me, as you lick the boot of death born out of fear. Now you can excommunicate me on my way to Sunday school, and have all the bishops harmonize these lines.
Hello again.
Lana? Mr. Colton? Excuse me. Say, that is a catchy tune.
That's the real way you got the praise, too, old buddy.
Could I talk to you?
Mr. Jones, this hasn't been a free show. I mean, we are trying to get ready for a recording session tonight.
Well, this won't take very long.
Well, let's go get some air. Come on. Come on, man.
It's kind of personal.
So is she. Now, what can I do for you, Mr. Jones? You come to tell me how Grandpa's doing among the dopers, huh?
A young fellow named Don Farrell gave this to you the night of Ray Walding's death. The heroin in it was used to kill him.
Ray Walding.
It's a young man whose picture you identified.
Glenn, looks like you've been working your mouth overtime again.
David,
Yeah, this could be the one I got that night. Happens to me every time I play a gig. People lay all sorts of garbage on them, to try to prove their love. But hey, when I saw what was in it, man, I chucked it away.
Scruples.
Glenn, lay the deep, dark secret on him.
David doesn't use drugs. He doesn't even drink any alcohol.
See, I like to have myself under control when I'm going to move an audience. I've got to know exactly what I'm doing.
Is that perhaps what you're trying to do right now?
Look, Mr. Jones, you can ask my manager. He met me here after the show. Saw me throw the thing right down that hill.
And Glenda, were you there that night?
Of course I was. I was right here.
That still doesn't explain Ray Walding.
Hey, I never knew his name, Jones, till you told me.
What did you know?
Guy was weird. I mean, sort of a freak. All started in that restaurant. And that dude came on like he's just some sort of boozing buddy. I had to play along.
And after that?
Well, I'd see him. On the street, in a car once, following me.
Why didn't you do something about it?
Look, there are a lot of freaks around who sort of make a hobby out of someone like me. Isn't that right? You just sort of got to live with them. Now, I figured there's no point in telling you about it before. Now, and as for this bag, he could have been hanging around the house and just picked himself up a souvenir.
Well, you've given me a lot to think about.
Well, just so you do your thinking someplace else, Mr. Jones, let me get back to work.
If I can, Mr. Colton. If I can.
Good afternoon. Can I help you?
I'm looking for Mr. Turner.
Oh, you and about half the population. No, Gil's not in. No, I don't know when to expect him. Yes, I'll give him your name.
You don't sound very enthusiastic.
Well, that's what happens when you've been saying the same thing all day and then listening to people get furious each time.
You help me find him, and I'll give you a great big smile. I'm Barnaby Jones, private investigator.
Hey, I'm sorry, but Gil hasn't called in all day. He isn't even answering his phone. I bet that he cornered some promoter first thing this morning and hasn't let him out of the trap yet. You want a bite?
No, thanks. Is there someplace he's supposed to be right now?
Not according to my appointment book.
Does he have an appointment book of his own?
You really do want to see Gil, don't you?
It's important.
Well, I'm not supposed to do this. Sometimes Gil does change his schedule and forgets to tell me. Oh, sorry, strikeout time. The only appointments for today are ones he's already missed.
What about this appointment with Ray Walding? Did he keep that one?
Oh, I don't... Oh, yes. He was very excited about what he heard. That's such a shame for that man to die that way. Just before Gil was going to make him rich.
$10:45, Ray Walding, songwriter.
Ray met with David Colton's manager? He never told me.
Maybe he just wanted to see that things were going right before he told you.
But they didn't go right, did they? This isn't how things are supposed to end. Not for someone as brilliant as Ray.
Paula, nobody knows how things are supposed to end up.
Pile of boxes. That's all that's left of a life. Ray's parents couldn't handle doing this, and now I'm not so sure I can.
I'm betting you do just fine.
But I'll never be able to bring to others half the pleasure Ray could have. That's gone.
Not all gone.
What do you mean?
What about the music Turner heard? The rock that Ray was working on. Ought to be around the house or somewhere. It could be sold, played.
Well, the only thing the Waldings packed were clothes, and I haven't run across any music at all.
Well, got to be around here somewhere.
I don't understand that. What is it?
Faint impressions that Ray probably made when he was writing on the top page.
How can you make anything out of that?
Well, Paul, it's kind of like the preacher said about people. There's something good in everyone, but some, you just have to work a little harder to bring it out. Eddie, I don't think that boy was playing around with drugs. Things were going too well for him.
He didn't really have any reason to follow David Colton around either, Barnaby.
I don't think he did. He didn't tell his girlfriend one word about Colton, and I don't see him hanging around outside of Colton's house to pick up a bag of drugs and run off with it like a dog with a bone.
What was the link between the two of them then?
Music, that's all it could be. When was it you said that Colton started getting successful?
Just the last couple of years. According to some of the people I talked to, he was a member of a group before then.
Too bad we can't talk to some of his old partners. Hear what they had to say about their pal.
I beat you to it, Barnaby. I talked to one of the group who lives in New York now. He said that back then, Colton could barely read music, let alone write it.
Betty, you make a man proud. Well, now, look here.
Missing music?
Part of it. Betty, you remember where you hid my guitar?
I don't believe you. You got the whole damn thing all wrong. It's not the kind you have to wind up on Sunday.
Great, David, great. The Colton touch has never been better.
Hey, why don't we make this the last take of the day, huh? Dave, the sound level went off in here. What do you say we take it from the guitar break and then we'll quit, okay? Okay, boys, let's give the man what he wants.
When I was young, they packed me off to school, taught me how not to play the game. How did they dare to tell me that I'm my father's son, when that was just an accident of birth? Betty, it's the same song. Colton was rehearsing Ray's song.
How did he get a hold of it? From Turner?
No. Turner didn't have it. His secretary said that Ray wouldn't leave anything.
You know, Barnaby, Ray's earnings from those few classical recordings he made had to be pretty small. He would have had to supplement his earnings to pay the rent.
Maybe he did. Famous singer-songwriter who can't write, and classical composer who can,
but doesn't want his father to know about it.
Where are you going?
Well, thought I was doing a pretty fair solo here. Maybe it's time to see about a duet. Mr. Colton? Anybody here?
That's for pros only, Grandpa. Put it down. I was upstairs teaching those record company executives the business. I thought I'd better stop down here and pick up all my music before I went home. A lot of thieves in the business these days, you know.
So I have learned. Did Ray write everything you're supposed to have written, or just this?
Man, I starved, Jones. I starved for a year. No one would touch me. You can't just be a singer anymore. Not with these kids. You got to be a creator, a damn poet.
And you don't have a spark of poetry in your soul, do you?
Man, Ray came up to me after a gig. It wasn't bad, but man, it wasn't good either. Gave me one of his songs. Said he didn't want his name on it. No personal kind of deal, and so I took it. The song was a hit.
So you took more?
And I paid him for everything he wrote.
What did you pay for his life? You didn't go home and throw that dope away. You went right over to Ray Walding's for this. And what did you find out? That he'd grown up. He was through worrying about whether or not it hurt his family. He wanted credit for what was his.
It'd be like killing me, Jones. Don't you see that? It'd just be a question of time before everyone would see that he was the real genius, that all the bows I would take were just a bunch of lies. Man, I am David Colton, the main man. Nobody can take that away from me. Not Ray, not Turner, not even you, old buddy.
Is that the reason Turner's so hard to find? Did you give him an overdose too?
Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on. It's no use, Jones. Neither one of us can see. I got a gun.
So am I.
David.
Get down.
Drop it, Golden.
David. 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 I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I'm sorry to you. David.
Lieutenant Biddle, please.
think we just sort of slide it in here on the bottom.
Maybe we'd go better on the top there. Someone could move that.
All right. Well, I guess that does it, and me too.
Mr. Jones, we wish to thank you.
It's all right. I needed the exercise. That's not all we're thanking you for, Mr. Jones. I spoke to the police earlier. They told me that David Colton has recovered enough to admit that he killed both his manager and our son.
Miss Walding said she knew her son. Neither of us should have doubted her.
Well, there's a lot of things I shouldn't have doubted. I've been reading his music, listening. Have you had a chance to analyze it, Mr. Jones? He used the classical approach to the rock idiom, incorporated some of the greats and added something of his own. Why, the Stravinsky influence is unmistakable, and the Schoenberg.
You know, I think I heard little Hank Williams in there, too.
Barnaby Jones. Starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather. With guest star James Olson. Tonight's episode, Catch Me If You Can.
Hey, Barnaby. I didn't know who it was at first. You're not working on Saturday, are you?
Well, 2 days rest always makes me feel like a loafer. I'm on my way up to the office, pick up some papers, fly up to San Francisco, wrap up a case. You don't look like you're exactly on the way to go fishing yourself.
Haven't got the time.
You really taken to this private detective work, haven't you, Eddie?
Well, I won't lie to you, Barnaby, and tell you I don't miss the force, but... well, a man's got to finish what he started. And I'm this close to finishing.
You're not still after that butterfly killer.
Barnaby, I'm breathing right down his neck. It's just like the department psychiatrist said. He wants to get caught.
Eddie.
That's why he keeps writing me those notes, to keep me on the track. Well, this time he went too far. One note too many, Barnaby. I'm going to nail him with it.
You know, it's too bad you're so tied up. I had to turn down a case yesterday, been right up your alley. Say, maybe I can still...
Thanks, Barnaby. Maybe in a week or so, I'll give you a call to go fishing.
Sounds good. Don't forget it.
Right. Yes, operator. I'd like the number for Gene Merrick. Merrick. In West L.A. Brentwood area, I think. I'll be with you in a minute. 4757. Thank you. Come in. It's about a case. I can't take anything new right now. But I know a good man, Barnaby Jones.
I didn't come here to hire a private detective. I came to get one off my back. That last clue I sent you, it worries me. I went too far. This typewriter says that you figured it out.
You're the one.
That's right. And I'm not ready to end the game.
I'll get it, Mary. Oh, thank heavens. Mary's been asking for you.
Barnaby, I'm so glad you're here.
I came down from San Francisco as soon as I got Betty's call.
Thank you. You knew Eddie so well, Barnaby.
We went back a lot of years.
I know what people are saying, that everything was going downhill for him lately. But that's not true, not entirely. Maybe he was depressed about his work, but not his life. You too saw the garden.
It's beautiful as ever.
Eddie worked in the garden Saturday morning, just as he did every Saturday.
I saw Eddie Saturday. He was on the way to his office.
What did he say?
He said he was close to nailing the butterfly killer.
He was, and he had reason to be.
Why do you say that?
It's a feeling I have, Barnaby. You live with a man most of your life, you can sense when things are going right for him. Eddie was on to something. I know it.
You know something? I'm inclined to agree with you. I think this time Eddie was close. Too close.
Do you think the killer found out and murdered him?
It's a possibility.
Barnaby, I have some savings. Find out what really happened. Prove it wasn't suicide.
I intend to. But I'm going to hire myself on this one. Just like with Eddie, it's become a personal matter.
Didn't they find her body in a vacant lot somewhere?
Yes, she'd gone to a costume party the night before dressed as Madame Butterfly.
That's right, I remember. The newspapers picked it up and labeled the murderer the Butterfly Killer. Did you find anything?
Yes. Some of those taunting notes the killer sent Eddie when he first took charge of the investigation. I will turn myself in, but I want to watch you cops chase me a little longer. I've changed my mind. She deserved to die. This game is becoming a bore. Catch me if you can.
What kind of a man does something like this?
A very dangerous one. Eddie must have started this folder last June when he retired from the force.
I wonder what became of those notes.
When I saw Eddie Saturday, he said that the killer had gone a little too far. He'd send one note too many and Eddie was going to nail him with it. The killer probably took that note along with the rest of them from this folder. Eddie, let's get all of Eddie's papers together. Take them over to the office. Let's see if we can't find something that resembles an appointment. Betty, did you find a pair of scissors or a knife in there?
No. Why?
According to the police report, Eddie hung himself with a cord from this lamp.
So?
What did he cut it with?
For if a dedication to duty is the hallmark of a great man, then Edward Lawrence Wheelock sleeps among giants, at peace with his final reward. For as much as the spirit of our brother departed hath entered in life immortal, we therefore commit his body to its resting place. May he dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen.
He's a fine officer, Mary.
Mary.
Be in touch with you, Mary.
Lieutenant. Lieutenant, when your boys went through Eddie's office, did they find a knife or scissors?
No, why?
I'm just trying to make some sense out of something that's pretty senseless.
Barnaby, Mary told me you were looking into Eddie's death. Want some professional advice?
That's the best kind.
Accept the coroner's verdict, death by suicide. Bury this whole tragic episode right here. This is a good place for it.
I wish I could. But I'm afraid to bury the truth. It's got a way of coming back and haunting you.
One hamburger with all the trimmings coming right up. Oh, Barnaby, what you really need is a good night's sleep.
No, what I really need is a crystal ball. I'm trying to make some sense out of this mess.
Nothing?
As far as I can decipher, Eddie had one appointment all last week with Gene Merrick.
You know it?
He was Eddie's prime suspect in the slaying until Merrick was completely exonerated. I wonder why he went to see Merrick.
I almost forgot. A special delivery letter came for you while I was downstairs.
Who from?
I don't know. There's no return address. What is it?
Note. Catch me if you can.
understand, Mr. Jones. The newspapers said that Eddie Wheelock's death was a suicide.
They also predicted rain for today, Mr. Merrick.
Well, you realize that Wheelock wasn't one of my favorite human beings.
Yeah, according to the reports, he gave you a pretty rough time during the initial investigation.
Rough, he got it into his head that I was the butterfly killer.
Well, you were the last one known to have seen the girl alive.
Look, I only walked her to the car when she left the party, period.
According to the reports, you were also having an affair with her, Mr. Merrick. One she intended to break off unless you divorced your wife.
Yeah, Wheelock really worked over that little fact, didn't he?
Eddie Wheelock was a good cop. He was working on a tough case. He was also a fair cop. He later exonerated you.
But my wife didn't. Shortly after the news of my relationship with Linda became known, she filed for divorce. And now I only see my kids on weekends.
I'm sorry about that, but you really can't blame Eddie for your indiscretions. He was just after the truth. He wanted to find Linda Barr's killer.
Look, I'm a little busy. What do you want to know?
Eddie came to see you last week. What about?
A note or something he got from the killer? Killer said he was at the company costume party the night Linda was murdered. Wheelock wanted to know if I could give him a list of everyone at the party.
Could you?
Not right away, but my secretary finally gave him one.
Any chance you might have a copy?
A good one. She's very efficient.
I'd like to see it.
Here's the list, Mr. Jones. You may keep it if you wish.
You're very efficient. You even listed the costumes everyone wore.
Well, as best I could.
Eddie Wheelock must have asked for this, too.
Yes, he did. How did you know?
I'm a detective. Thank you very much.
Oh, what photographer did you use for the party?
We always use the Kenton Studios.
Kenton Studio. Thank you.
Mr. Stone! These are to be processed right away, or whatever it is you and your machines do with them.
You make it sound like we're one and the same.
No. It's just that, well, this is where you spend so much of your time. I don't know how you do it. Computers seem so complicated to me.
They puzzle a lot of people. But I like puzzles.
Mr. Jones, you're the second person in 2 weeks that's asked to see the proofs of that costume party.
Was the first one named Eddie Wheelock?
Yeah, I believe it was. Said he was investigating that butterfly case.
Mr. Kenton, why is this picture smaller than the others, like a piece of it's been cut off?
Because it has. Mr. Wheelock asked if he could cut off one of the people in it.
Which one?
Tell you the truth, I didn't even notice. I just handed him the scissors.
Now, these two pictures seem to be the same group.
Same group, slightly different angle.
Except this one, there's a tiger missing. Here, look for yourself.
Mr. Wheelock must have cut the tiger off.
According to this list, there wasn't even a tiger at the party.
Yes, hold on.
Any luck on the costume?
It seems most companies don't keep records past 6 months. I'm talking to Mardi Gras costumes right now. Do you think this really might be the killer?
Good possibility. Uninvited guest. Name wasn't on the party list. The police couldn't check him out. And there must be some reason why Eddie wanted this picture.
Yes. You do? Well, Mr. Jones will be down in a few minutes to talk to you. Thank you very much, Mrs. Forbes. Right. Bye-bye. Mardi Gras has a tiger costume that sounds like the one you're looking for.
I'm back here.
Oh, it's you.
You remember me.
I never forget a face or a costume that goes with it. Besides, you're very popular lately.
Popular?
A man came in last week asking about that tiger suit you rented. He had a picture of it and wanted to know your name. I'm not very good at remembering names, so I told him I'd have to check in the back files, and I'd get in touch with him later.
Did you ever get back to him?
I've been calling him for the last few days, but his line's disconnected. And just a few minutes ago, a woman phoned, calling about the same thing. She said a Mr. Jones was going to stop by to see me.
The woman that called, did you give her my name?
I just told her we had a tiger costume like the one she described.
Where's the rental card now?
Right here in the desk. Here it is. Stone, Mr. Randall Stone. What's it all about, anyway?
You wouldn't understand. But you must believe I'm sorry
Sorry about what?
that you've become part of the game.
I don't understand. Please, don't. Please, please, no. 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 No.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Mrs. Forbes.
Oh, she's probably on her lunch break. Take the elevator to the 4th floor and just call out.
Thank you. Miss Forbes! You hear, Miss Forbes? Miss Forbes?
Who is it?
It's me, Randall.
The rent's on the table.
Why you come up for that reason, Randall? Not as long as I'm here. I'll just take the check, and you can use the envelope for something else. You were up early this morning, Randall. I heard you go out and get the newspaper. Guess you couldn't sleep, huh? I know how that is. Believe me, ever since my husband died, I find it harder and harder to sleep at night. I think it has something to do with being alone so much of the time. Don't you, Randall? I mean, we're both alone so much.
I'm late for work, Stella.
Oh, I see you've already done today's crossword puzzle. It's amazing how fast you do them. I bet it's because you used to know all about those different languages from when you taught at college. Randall, did you read about the murder at the Mardi Gras Costume Company? Oh, poor woman. I bet some creep just probably felt like killing somebody and she was around. And you know, I bet he's just some normal-looking guy you wouldn't even look at twice. The type that fades into the woodwork. Don't you think so, Randall?
I told you I'm late for work, Stella.
Yeah, sure. I'll let you get ready, Randall. See you.
I stopped by Mary's.
How is she?
Oh, as well as can be expected, I guess. The reality of her being alone is just now getting to her, I think. Oh, there wasn't much mail forwarded from Eddie's office except for a few advertisements in this bill from the Apex typewriter company.
For one Greek keyed typewriter?
Yeah, I thought it was kind of strange.
Sure is. Mary know anything about that? Remember seeing any typewriter in Eddie's office besides that standard portable here?
No.
Neither do I.
Why would Eddie want a typewriter with a Greek keyboard?
It's a good question. Sounds good.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how beat up some of these things get when you let them out. Sometimes I think I'm renting to elephants. Anything I can do for you?
Yes, sir. Did you rent this machine?
Yeah, about a week ago. You returning it?
No, I'm Barnaby Jones, a private investigator, and my problem is that I want to figure out what Mr. Wheelock wanted with a Greek typewriter. You don't handle many of those, do you?
Try to make my living off Greek typewriters. I'd be on welfare right now.
Did he happen to mention what he wanted with it?
I don't... Oh, yeah. I remember now. He said something about he had to translate a note that was written in Greek.
Translate on the typewriter?
It's exactly what I said. As a matter of fact, I suggested to him that he take the note to somebody who spoke Greek. And he said he already did that. I had no choice except to fall back on the old businessman's creed.
What's that?
Never argue with a customer. I rented him the typewriter.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
The young ones, Barnaby, are not like their mothers who came from the old country.
You gotta give them credit for trying.
You got a point there. All right, you convinced me. Be here at 8 o'clock tonight.
Oh, thank you. Isn't that wonderful?
Sad thing about your friend Eddie Wheelock.
Yes, that's what I came to talk to you about, Achilles. Eddie stopped by to see you recently, didn't he?
Just last week.
Something about a message in Greek?
That's right. He wanted me to translate it for him.
Did you?
Barnaby, when I was a young man in the old country, I was always moving around from place to place, and not always by choice, mind you. But in my travels, I thought I mastered every Greek dialect known to man, until I saw Eddie's note. There was no way on earth for me to translate.
What was the difficulty?
The difficulty, my old friend, was that it didn't make sense. The letters were Greek, all right, but they didn't spell anything. Just so much, how do you say it? Mumbo mumbo?
Mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, mumbo jumbo. And nothing more. Eddie told me to keep trying, and then he left.
You still have the note?
Well, he left me a copy. I've been showing it to some of my friends, but... Barnaby, believe me, mumbo jumbo.
He's got to be here somewhere. Somewhere in this note. Some kind of a code, something. Gotta figure it out.
It'll still be there in the morning. And you'll be a lot fresher, too.
I gotta keep at it, Betty. I'm so close.
Barnaby, didn't you get back to any of these people yet?
Where would I get the time?
Well, this Mr. Jensen called 3 times. He needs your help. He said it was very
I'll
important.
get back to him in the morning. Sorry, Betty.
Don't you see what's happening to you, Barnaby? You're becoming as obsessed with this case as Eddie was. He couldn't think of anything else either.
Yeah, you're right. See if you can get Jensen.
All right. It's his office phone. I'm not sure he's there yet, though. I guess he isn't in his office.
Eddie? Eddie, come here, quick. I think I've got it. What does it say?
I don't know. It's all Greek to me.
Betty Jones. It's a code. The killer's own personal code. You see, this note was typed on a Greek typewriter, but the words are really in English. Now, all the killer did was to substitute a Greek character for an English letter. Look at the two keyboards.
Keys are laid out the same.
Now, all we have to do is reverse the procedure and hit the equivalent of the Greek letter on the American machine. Now, here is the first letter. I. Just give me a couple of minutes and I'll have this thing translated.
Do you think Eddie broke the code, too?
I'm almost positive he did.
And that's why he was killed. In some ways, it's like opening Pandora's box. What does it say?
I worked with the butterfly. I have good reason to believe the killer worked here, Mr. Merrick, and possibly still does.
Well, then, Mr. Jones, obviously the police would have checked him out at the time of the murder.
Not necessarily. The police only checked out the people who went to the costume party.
Oh, but that was everyone who worked here, Mr. Jones. It was a company party at the Pavilion Hotel. Everyone was invited. I know for a fact that everyone came.
No one was left off this guest list for any reason?
Not that I can think of.
Did you see anyone at the party dressed in a tiger costume?
Oh, come on, Mr. Jones. It's been almost a year.
And besides, I'm the wrong person to ask about that.
Why?
Because I only stayed at the party for about an hour or so.
Did you get sick?
Not me, Randall Stone.
Who's Randall Stone?
He works in the computer room.
I don't find his name on the guest list.
That's right. I forgot. Randall wasn't invited because he was working the night shift then. I just saw no reason to send him an invitation.
But he got sick the night of the party.
Yes, and I had to come back here to find someone to take his place, which wasn't easy on such short notice.
Where's Randall Stone now?
In the computer room, I imagine. I'll find out for you. Randall Stone.
What do you know about Randall Stone?
Oh, not much, really. He knows his business, but he keeps pretty much to himself. He's just one of those people that nobody seems to pay any attention to.
Oh? Thank you. Well, isn't that a coincidence?
What?
Randall called in sick today, too.
What's his address?
Good morning. Can I help you?
Is Mr. Jones here?
No, I'm sorry he isn't. Would you like to leave your name and number?
Is it all right if I wait?
I'm not sure when he'll be returning.
It's very important.
Certainly. Have a seat.
Realize I wouldn't allow this under normal circumstances.
Normal circumstances?
If Randall hadn't been so rude to me lately. Listen, private detective or no private detective, I don't believe in spying on my tenants. What are you looking for anyway?
For what may be the final piece of a puzzle.
Oh, well, you've come to the right place. Randall's always solving puzzles.
I have a feeling he's also good at creating puzzles.
outfit? I didn't know Randall had a typewriter. I've never heard him use it. What kind of a typewriter is that?
Read.
Well, I'm sorry, my father-in-law isn't back yet, and I've got a lunch date. I'm going to have to close the office, so if you'll leave your name and number, I'll have him call you when he gets back.
I said I'd wait.
Now, look, I
think we better go in there. We'll wait together. Why don't you say something? Anything. Don't you want to know who I am? Or do you know already?
I have an idea.
You know all right. That's why you're so quiet. You're afraid. She was afraid, too. The little butterfly was so afraid she started to cry. Do you understand why I killed her?
I never understand why anyone kills.
Because she was so beautiful, and I wanted her so much. But she was a tease. You know what I mean. She used to make me think that she cared for me. She'd smile at me, come in my office sometimes and talk. And that's why I had to be at that costume party with her. She was always surrounded by her friends. So I waited till she left. And I followed her home. And I thought she was going to be happy to see me. She was angry. And she said terrible things to me. She called me a creep. Started laughing and kept on laughing until there was only one way that I could stop her.
Eddie, I found the missing piece. I know who the butterfly killer is.
It's a shame that information won't do you any good, Mr. Jones.
You must be Randall Stone.
That's right.
Well, if you've decided it's time to kill me the way you killed Eddie Wheelock, you're too late. I've already talked to the police. They have your name. They're out looking for you now.
I don't believe you.
Talked to your landlady, Stella. I used the phone in your apartment. It's all over, Stone. It's just a matter of time.
Time can be to my advantage, especially with her as a hostage. Your gun. Take it out. Put it on the desk. Slowly. Now turn around.
What do you hope to gain by this?
I'm just not ready to spend the rest of my life in jail. Come on.
You hurt her.
Now you just sit tight, Jones. Don't try to follow us and don't pick up the phone. Not if you ever want to see her alive again. Car's in the parking lot. Act normal.
You'll never get away with this.
For your sake, you better hope I do. Slide over on the other side. You're going to drive. Go on. Jones, hold it! Or you'll get it with your own gun.
Gun's not loaded, Stone. I don't go around with a loaded gun when I don't think I'm going to use it. Got the shells right here in my pocket. You want to see them?
Barnaby!
Stand right where you are. Get your hands up.
I thought you said it wasn't loaded.
Back where I come from, they'd say you'd been flim-flam.
Barnaby, you're quite a gardener yourself.
You know, when I was a boy, my father used to say there are three things that make a good gardener. Sharp tools, rich soil, and an occasional glass of cold lemonade while you're working. He knew what he was talking about.
Oh, wait till you see what we're having for lunch. Baked ham, sweet potatoes, and fresh corn.
You didn't have to go to all that trouble.
It's no trouble. I like having both of you here.
You gonna be all right, Mary?
Yes. Even though it doesn't bring Eddie back, it helps knowing the truth about how he died. Thanks, Barnaby. Lunch will be ready soon.
I'll help you with the table.
Yes, sir. He really knew what he was talking about.